So today we're going to show you how to change a normal hinge in a door to a spring hinge so that it closes automatically by itself. These spring hinges are usually installed on exterior doors so that doors aren't left open. So you'll find that we have two spring hinges on this door so that when the door is opened, you don't have to close it, it's going to close on its own. When this door was left open, people would come in and out of this door and doors would collide. So we did put two spring hinges on this interior door so that it would close on its own. Problem solved. So this is a spring hinge, comes in a 2-pack. The reason we got it as a 2-pack is we have 8-foot doors, and by putting one in the top and one in the bottom, it gives it a little bit more spring and gives it more power to open and close. First, I'm just going to come here and I'm going to take out these screws. And here's the new hinge. You're going to line it up into the same indentions that are already on your door if you've already had this installed, and put the same screws back in. I'm going to put 2 screws here, then I'm going to come to the other side. If you put all 3 on here and then come to here, it's harder for it to fit. So I'm going to get these also loaded. It's not in all the way, that way I still have the ability to adjust it so it fits into the groove. We might have to loosen them to get it lined up just right. It helps if somebody lifts the door or opens and closes it a little bit until it fits in just right. I'm going to tighten one of them and see if it closes all the way. It looks like I have to pull it out a little bit. Now it's flush on the top now. So we're just going to check these screws. Once the door is fully closed, you're going to get this stick that comes with the kit, and you're going to put it in the far right hole. If you're unable to stick it into the right hole, you can go into the hole next to it and slightly toggle it over so that now you can go in. So now that the pin is in, you can adjust how much spring it has, which for our door, I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to insert the pin that it comes with into the hole, and that's how much spring it has. If I want to go more, I can put this back in here and then continue to twist it and then put it into the adjacent hole. So we're going to test it right now and see how much spring we want on our door. So with the top one on 2 and the bottom one on 3, it closes most of the way. So now I'm going to change the top one from 2 holes to 3 and see if it gives it a little bit more power. So with our door here, that's going to be a 90-degree opening door. It says not to exceed 4 holes. If you put it at 2 holes, it'll close slower. If you put it at 3 holes, it's going to close faster. So now they're equal. They're both set at 3 holes. So I'm going to open the door. It will give it a little bit more resistance pulling the door now that I've given it more spring. We're going to see if it closes. Boom. For a spring hinge, if you have a door that only is going to open 90 degrees, you want to make sure you don't exceed 4 holes. If you have a door that's going to open 180 degrees, you don't want to exceed 3 holes. If you exceed that, it's going to blow the spring out more fast. And the 4th hole is what I just adjusted it to. And now it's going to close. Once you finish with the tension adjustment rod, figuring out which hole you're going to put the pin in, then you're going to drive the pin all the way through and that solidifies it. So right now the pin is sticking out. I'm next going to go get a hammer and I'm going to push this through. And again, we put 2 of these spring hinges in specifically because of how big and heavy this door is. It's going to give it a little bit more strength and hopefully last a little bit longer. Problem solved.